to be the. Hold on, let me say this. This got to be the whitest Mexican and the whitest Venezuelan I've ever seen in my life. I apologize. I know some of you are white. Don't crucify me. I'm just saying this is the white. I could not have guessed it with any inch of my being.
Oh my god.
That either one of these people were Latinas. I'm usually good at guessing my Latinas, if you know what I mean.
Safest city. Are you drinking coffee right now?
You're talking. The
Wow.
camera's on you. The camera's on you. Why you gotta review the beautiful speech we're giving? It was a beautiful speech. I was like, let me take a break and drink some coffee. What is wrong with you?
I'm talking
Don't you
about
know
rich
privilege?
privilege.
What
rich privilege?
you?
This guy. What rich privilege. And you're sipping coffee when he knows I don't drink coffee. This is a problem right here.
Look,
He needs to stop.
This is why you
This
look
is the problem.
You look like I saw you.
No.
Okay.
I'm not gonna finish my sentence. We'll come back to that topic.
Okay. All right. Welcome to Black African Reactions. This is David, your host, and I'm with
Joseph.
What's up, Joseph?
What's up, guys?
What's happening?
Good.
All right, today we're going to react to a video from The Cut.
Yes.
Right, because we love The Cut, don't we?
We love The Cut. Who doesn't love The Cut? I love The Cut. I'm sure you guys love The
I
Cut.
think The Cut is okay.
Yeah, it's
Some people call me a contrarian, but I think The Cut is.
I don't know what that has to do with The Cut, but we love The Cut. And we know if we love The Cut, you probably
I love
The Cut.
reviewing The Cut.
Yes.
I love reviewing The Cut.
They have great editors, great content, great
I love
video,
reviewing The Cut.
funny people.
So they bring in a lot of interesting people. So we're going to be reviewing one of their videos specifically. We haven't seen this, so you're getting our original reaction.
Okay.
The title of the video is Trust Fund Kid and Minimum Wage Worker Play Truth or Drink.
Oh my goodness, just the
So
name
it
already.
should be interesting, right?
I already know the name's gonna be funny.
Yeah.
So I already know what to expect.
So let's get into it and see what's good. Okay.
Where does your family's wealth come from? Generational wealth, you know? Yeah, I wouldn't know.
Oh,
Hi. I'm Manuela.
I'm
can you
Lindsay.
turn it up a
I'm
little bit?
Kashara.
Hi, I'm Ty. Trust fund versus minimum wage. Oh, versus.
We're talking about what people don't want to talk about. Money!
I have a trust fund.
Definitely don't have a trust fund, so I'm representing the lower wage people.
Can you
Did
pause
you
it for a
grow up with a
second?
trust fund?
Isn't that interesting how the Asian girl has a trust fund?
That's not what I thought. That's not what.
Don't listen
See,
to
I'm
me,
trying.
guys.
Listen, I'm trying not to say anything crazy. But as soon as he said that, I was like, "You look like you don't have any trust fund." I'm sorry.
All right, go ahead.
I'm sorry. This channel,
Forgive me, guys.
This channel is supposed to be funny, right? So we can make jokes about people.
I have a trust fund.
Definitely don't have a trust fund, so I'm representing the lower wage people.
Did you grow up with a trust fund?
I was born the last child of a wealthy, large family.
Yeah.
So yeah, kind of, yeah.
Are you drinking or
A little.
Yeah, a little bit.
You want to grab a shot?
Sure.
Is the game drink or trust fund?
I think they're supposed to drink if they don't feel comfortable sharing, or if they feel uncomfortable.
Okay. How much is in your bank account?
Probably $80.
Dang.
Wow.
It's a reality
I can
that
freak
most Americans go through.
It's okay.
How much is in your bank account?
I want to say about $1,000? $3,000?
It's not bad. I know a lot of people who are in the negative, so 3,000 is not like.
Oh, I'm in the negative.
Oh.
I just pretend like I'm not.
Student debt or.
Yeah, I'm correct.
Why she say it?
3,000 pennies.
She said 3,000. She probably was negative 3,000. She probably had just gotten one of those bank tricks where they kind of tell you to give you your card information, and she probably got duped.
You got this.
credit cards and stuff. Yeah.
Do you find that that affects your like daily life?
Kind of,
Yeah.
but I'm so used to it at this point.
I'm sorry, did she just ask, do you find that having $60 affects your daily life?
Of course it does. Of course it does.
I can't just pick up and fly to England, so yeah, it does affect my daily life. I can't just I can't just eat chow mein anytime I want.
I also feel as if maybe the reason why she has $60 in her account is because she actually has like responsibilities that drain her bank. Like maybe she have a kid at home or kids at home. Maybe she has all these bills, college debt. I mean, there's so many factors to consider, and she does seem a bit older, so she might have other things draining her account. But with that being said, $60 is not a comfortable amount to fill in your account.
No, God, we're past comfortable at this point.
Yeah.
All right.
I have what I need.
Okay.
So
Okay, I don't relate, but
Awkward silence is palpable. It's
Okay, let's see. How much money are you worth?
Honestly, I'm not completely sure. I'm gonna guess 750K to $1 million.
Okay.
Just shop.
man, the way she said that, like the way she said it though, I was like, like she posed, right? Like she poised herself, like she was about to say 700 billion or 700 million. Like, I think I'm worth about 750 million. That's what I thought was coming out. But she said 750K. Now I know 750,000 is a lot of money. I'm not trying to say it's not a lot of money.
It's the performance.
It's just it was a lot.
It's
It
just
was a lot.
Performance.
It was a lot for 750.
Well, I mean, she could be an actress as well. You know how my deep thought is always for an actress. She could be an actress.
She posed and went
She was
750K. Come on.
It's part of the reason I ended up moving to Seattle. I knew that there wasn't as much of a risk moving here because I knew I would always have that that cushion to fall back on.
how much money are you worth?
pause. See, the way she said that made you think that that city had security guards every single building you go to. I'm like, isn't that, see that right there in my mind is the definition of rich privilege right there. To literally say to yourself, if I want to move to city, what city am I going to go to? The most boring, quietest city is the safest city. Are you drinking coffee right now?
You're talking, the
Wow.
camera's on you. The camera's on you. Why you gotta ruin the beautiful speech we're giving? It was a beautiful speech. I was like, let me take a break and drink some coffee. What is wrong with you?
I'm talking
Don't you
about
know
rich
film it
privilege.
happens?
What
And
rich
the camera's on
privilege?
you.
This guy. What rich privilege? And you're sipping coffee when he knows I don't drink coffee. This is a problem right here.
Look,
He needs to
this is
stop.
what- this is what
This
you
is
look
the problem.
scarred. You this one, you look like I scarred you.
No.
Okay,
I'm not
okay.
gonna finish my sentence. We'll
Okay.
come back to that topic.
Okay, all right.
Back to the video. This guy.
This is starting off very wrong.
Is it that large of a number?
It's tied up in assets, I guess.
Okay.
Yeah. So I'm not entirely sure of a number. So
Okay.
cheers.
Cheers.
What are your
Just don't wanna say
stereotypes of
anything.
people working for minimum
Y'all won't get robbed once you get
Mostly
that
I just
here.
think that like
I thought Seattle was safe.
people's worlds revolve around.
I thought Seattle.
No, I don't think that's the one that did the Seattle though. Is she the one that did Seattle? Let's go back hold on.
Who did Seattle? Who said Seattle?
I think it was this one that says Seattle.
K to $1 million.
Okay.
It wasn't her?
Just
No.
shy of $1 million.
Oh, this one. It was this one that said
3
Seattle.
years ago when my
Yeah,
grandfather
but
passed,
she's
is
the
when
one.
I got
Isn't
the
she the one who
actual
drank?
trust.
Knowing that you were coming into
Come on, man.
that
Know
money,
your white
do you
people
think
apart.
it affected your behavior?
It's part of the reason I ended up moving to Seattle. I knew that there wasn't as much of a risk moving here because I knew I would always have that that cushion to fall back on.
How much money are you
You're
worth?
right, it is a different one. My bad.
This is starting off very wrong.
Is it that large of a number?
It's tied up in assets, I guess.
Okay.
Yeah. So I'm not
She's not saying anything because
entirely
her
sure
parents
of a
will
number.
totally
So
Okay.
cheers.
mad at her
Cheers.
if she tells what the
What are
real
your
amount
stereotypes
is.
of people
Sure,
working
yeah,
for minimum
kidnapped.
wage? Be honest.
Mostly, I just think that like people's worlds revolve around work.
I would say for me, I don't make a lot of money, but I definitely still prioritize my free time. Like, I'm happy every day. You know what I mean? But it would be nicer to have a lot more money.
Mostly that it's high school kids. But that was the biggest stereotype that I was shocked by when I actually started working minimum wage job.
That it's not just high school kids.
Yeah, that it's actually people just making ends meet.
So you said you grew up wealthy, but you work minimum wage.
Yes.
Has something happened?
A lot of things happened. Immigrating to the United States through mainline channels is extremely expensive.
Yes. My family has immigrated here illegally, so it's like a different
Oh wow.
side that I never thought of before.
I smell a setup. I
There's a lot to
smell.
unpack here.
I smell a setup. Who's the producers know this? This is why we like the cut. There's a setup. They put illegal immigration versus illegal immigrant. They know what they're doing. This is crazy right now.
Yeah, let's see.
So much. We'll talk about that. We gotta talk about that later.
If you don't mind me asking, from where?
Mexico.
Oh, cool. I'm from Venezuela.
Oh, nice.
Damn, this has to be the. Hold on, let me say this. This gotta be the whitest Mexican and the whitest Venezuelan I've ever seen in my life. I apologize. I know some of you are white. Don't crucify me. I'm just saying. This is the white. I could not have guessed it with any inch of my being.
Oh my gosh.
That either one of these people were Latinas. I'm usually good at guessing my Latinas, if you know what I mean. Okay, I don't mean
The
anything.
producers clearly know what's going on.
Yeah, they know.
I look like a white lady.
Dude, don't worry.
See? I said it.
Do you hate the rich? The issue comes into play when it's nepotism and when I feel like it's given to them and it's bought. So don't eat the rich, but just nibble them.
No, I don't agree with that.
Girl,
I don't agree with that. Don't. What do you think? Do you hate the rich?
I don't hate no one who's wealthy. I
Yeah.
just figure out how to get rich, my guy. I'm sorry. He lost me on that one.
Yeah.
Nepotism.
Hate the rich. Why?
It's nepotism. I'm like, my God, you barely even speak where does big words come from? The whole
Well, here's the
video.
thing. There are people who are generationally rich worked for the money. They worked for their great grandfathers.
Well,
Their
their
grandfathers
parents,
worked for the
yeah,
money
exactly.
and secured it in a way where their generations
Exactly.
don't have to be poor anymore. That's the goal.
So in other words, if you're gonna hate, just hate that great grandparents. Don't hate.
yeah, just hate the ones that worked for it.
Yup.
Their great grandfathers.
Just be
and
completely
forefathers.
jealous of them.
Yeah.
Just be absolutely upset with them that
yeah,
they
no,
have
I don't
that
understand
level of white privilege back in those days.
No, a lot has happened. There are like if this was if this was more of a political discussion,
I'm
then
just
a lot
joking,
has
guys.
happened. In the way the wealth is divided and all
Well,
that. But
my cousin,
just in general.
yeah, my cousin is wealthy through his dad, and I completely don't care about his life. I'm like, I don't care. Like, I just want to figure out how to be richer than your dad, and I'll be good. So if I can be richer than your dad, I'm good.
That's fair.
I don't care about you being rich.
Okay, all right.
So fair, yeah. Hi, my name is Randy. I'm one of the producers here at Cut. This game has over 400 questions. How much do you truly want to know? And how much do you
Not really,
dare?
not very much. I'm not buying
I
the
stretch
game.
back
Come
and forth,
now.
honestly. I'm not that creative with my lines. Enjoy the rest of this episode of Truth.
Oh, do you have the game?
No, I don't have the game back.
No.
Yeah, I don't care what game he said. I don't have any of those games. I'm not one of those people. I don't play any of those games.
Card versus Humanity.
Nope.
Card versus
I had
Humanity.
it. Okay, fine. Maybe I did have that
There
game.
you
in the
go.
past. I did have that game before,
You should not have said that.
but I left that game behind because
But it's a good game though.
it was
I've never played
it was a
it
good
without
game.
having fun.
yeah. It
Let's
was,
just say
it
that.
was a great game. Do you have?
I still have it.
Okay, we can
Yeah.
probably play that another time.
Yeah, we play it another time. When we have
Yeah.
a nice little break, we can get together and play that.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
He's gonna lose, but that's fine.
I've never lost, just so we're on the
Lies.
same page.
Next,
I have never.
click on the next.
No, I've
continue
never.
The video.
I'm telling you. I'm telling you.
Have you ever gone without a meal because you couldn't afford it?
No. As you can tell, I'm a chunky bitch. You can make a.
Well, hey, she said it, not me. I did not say that. She said it herself. She did say it herself. So you can't, I can't. She said, I am a chunky bitch. That's what she said. She said, I'm a chunky bitch. That's
Too much to back.
No. Listen, she has not missed a meal. Okay? Here's the thing. She has not missed a meal. I've missed a few meals. As a matter of fact, I do miss breakfast quite often. Not because I can't afford it.
God,
but
we're
because
talking
I'm
about this
afraid.
lady, not you.
No,
Move
I'm
on.
trying to say something here, okay?
My
She
God.
does not look like she misses any meals, alright? Which is surprising. It's surprising, right? Because if you have $60 in your account, I would think you would miss a few meals.
Explains like $60 is going out to the meals.
Oh
She's having all the good meals.
Well,
Hey, she's well fed, guys, so she's good to
just
go.
well fed. Anyway,
A pretty good meal at a dollar store stuff.
Resourceful.
Yes.
Yeah.
I grew up with like a single mom and like a bunch of sisters.
okay, let's stop making fun of poor people.
Just continue. I can't even. I don't go into
And we'd have no
tangent.
money, so we'd be sleeping in our car or we'd be in houses with like no water, no electricity. I remember there was a time where we had to like take empty jugs of water to like the park to like fill them. Yeah, it was so embarrassing.
I don't think it's something to be embarrassed about. It's just like it is like they're.
I'm sorry, bro.
You're a trust fund baby. What are you talking about? What are you talking about?
She said it's nothing to be embarrassed about. That is embarrassing, white lady, little white lady.
I just don't know.
That is embarrassing. Like there's no way to paint that for it not. Being poor is embarrassing. That's how it's always been since the beginning of time. Now, does it mean that you cannot embrace the embarrassment and do what you need to do? No, absolutely not. But you cannot just come out and say it's not embarrassing. Okay?
She's a
If
trust
you're
fund baby,
desperate
guys.
enough, you'll embrace the embarrassment, right? Like
She's a trust fund baby.
Yeah.
They have a different mindset
Yeah.
from the rest of us.
Really unfortunate for a lot of people. That you made it through and you're doing better now.
Yeah, same.
So where does your family's wealth?
You know, I noticed they
So
don't
my
even
parents both grew up.
Everyone is very comfortable on the set. They did a great job with this crew. Everyone's comfortable. They're barely taking any steps.
In Brazil, not well off at all. So my dad always knew that he wanted to leave Brazil. It's like dream the US. And he is like so smart. It's crazy. And he just worked really hard. Went to school, paid for himself, got a job. He's an engineer. So that's what brought us over here to the US. He works for Microsoft now. So that's why he's here.
Where does your family's wealth come from?
On my father's side, it was generational. His whole family was very wealthy. And
review the commercial.
I don't care about the stupid commercial.
What stereotypes do you have of people with trust funds? And do I fit those stereotypes?
You know what? No, you don't fit them. My stereotype would probably be like snobby or kind of like off, just kind of like rude. If you have nice parents who raise you right, I think that's what parents should do. They should set up their kids to have a stable life. You broke that stereotype, so thank you.
Thank you.
The way the media like depicts people with trust funds, like they don't have a desire to really like work or do anything, productive with their lives.
That's the point of a trust
I
fund.
don't know. You didn't grow up with like as much wealth as you have now, so
Yeah.
do you have like, I guess like career goals or?
I was working. I actually quit mine.
Oh wait.
All right, I'm gonna say the obvious.
Oh, okay, go ahead.
Does she look like she has career goals?
Of course not. She just literally about to say she quit her job, so clearly she's fitting the stereotype you're trying to break.
Oh, what was your job?
I worked in advertising, and I quit it partially because of the trust, because I was like,
Trust
I'm
fund
not gonna
baby.
end up homeless.
That's kind of also like a stereotype, is like being able to quit your job like that. Because I could
Absolutely.
never. I could
know.
never.
I know.
When have you felt most guilty for having money?
a lot, all the time. Yeah.
Guilty? That's what we're feeling guilty.
I
for having money?
don't believe it. I ain't buying it.
I've never met any guilty for having money.
I am not buying it.
That I don't understand.
I'm not buying it.
I'm gonna grind and then make money and then feel guilty about it. How does that even work?
I'm not buying it.
Oh, because she's a trust fund baby. No, I'm still not gonna feel guilty about it. Like,
buying it.
every time I feel like feeling guilty, I'm gonna look up and be like, thanks, Dad.
Thank you, grandmother,
You did grind,
grandfather.
so I don't have to
Yep.
grind.
Yep. Thank you.
My dog.
Thank you, great grandmother, great grandfather, if you're still alive somewhere.
No, but again, I think sometimes people feel guilty over the craziest things. So I don't want
I
to sit
feel
here
no
and say,
guilt. I feel
but
no
I don't
guilt.
think we can picture feeling guilty.
I feel no guilt.
I've been in very privileged positions in my life.
Put
and
money in you put money in my bank. I feel no guilt. I'm taking all that money.
Yeah.
Doing stuff with it. I
Yeah.
feel no guilt.
Just feel guilty about not being more conscious about what it meant to have that economic status. I was very young, and that brings a lot of guilt into my mind.
In what ways are you responsible for your financial situation?
I think society was set up for people that come from like lifestyle, like raised having to struggle. I didn't know how to save until I was in my 20s. I'm learning on my own as I get older, like how to invest, how to save, how to use 401k. I didn't know what that was until like this year.
In what ways are you responsible for your financial situation?
Yeah, but I don't think 401k is gonna make you rich, buddy.
Yeah, it takes a while for it to make you rich.
It's not gonna make you rich ever.
takes
it's
a while.
It's gonna keep money for you. It's not
I
gonna
think
make
the
you
taxes about it that people, not the taxes messes it up.
401k is not gonna make you rich.
There are people
Oh,
who
jeez.
became
That
qualifiedly
makes me
rich.
think of
for
just
401k.
how I've contributed to some of my financial problems. I feel like I have a lot because I've had mental health problems, and it's taken me a lot to go through. Working regular jobs, like at the grocery store, like I did,
Oh my gosh.
fucking made me want to kill myself.
Oh my gosh. So sad.
I've gotten to a point now where I'm like, I'm actually doing something that
Oh, that's so sad.
Okay, so I'm not laughing because of the bad, all the bad shit she said, but which is definitely horrible. Like that, it's never something to be taken for granted. Obviously, like we
So
laugh
sad.
and all that, but you know, calm down, okay? It's okay, it's fine. We laugh on everything, but this,
makes
you
me
know,
happy.
these are serious issues that people
course.
deal with, and you know,
100%.
it's something to recognize and be taken very seriously.
Yeah.
However, what I did think is, this is the funny bit. This is why I was laughing. Okay, I had to say that disclaimer.
Okay.
The funny bit why I'm laughing is, do you think these people are sitting, the poor boys, right?
Okay.
You think they're sitting on this side of the table trying to guilt some money out of the rich people? Because that's what this is starting to feel like right now. Because if I'm the rich one and somebody's sitting on the...
I mean, there's nothing that $100 can't fix when it comes to, you know.
$100
Yeah, I mean,
cheap.
the lady walks out of a grocery store. $100 for her goes a long way. That's grocery money for a whole week. I mean,
Yeah, considering that
I mean,
$60 is her balance. Like you just more than double
Bro,
her
you-
bank account.
you almost quadrupled.
You almost quadrupled her bank account.
You almost
Tripled
did her
her
a favor. I would have given her $100 and be like, here you go.
But we don't know. Let's see how it ends. Maybe at the end, like they share their trust fund in half and give the people across the table.
I don't know about the half part, but I know $100.
That would be a
sounds
befitting end.
logical.
That's the end that I'm hoping for.
I don't know. It's Seattle, so I'm pretty sure they should be
Yeah.
pretty charitable over there at Seattle.
All right, let's see.
It might be paying me significantly less, but the mental clarity that I have overrides any need for more money. I think I need to take another shot.
Yeah, I got you, girl. I got you, girl.
So she could have saved us all
We're right
of
here,
that
too.
by taking the shot.
Here's the mental health.
To mental health.
No. Yes,
What are
yes, on
your
mental
biggest
health.
struggles in life?
I don't really know what I wanna do. Really, my struggle is often like, how do I actually make myself happy beyond just like my basic needs being met? What are your biggest struggles right now?
Definitely money.
What are your biggest struggles in life?
My mental health is probably the biggest struggle.
What's your trauma?
So growing up in wealth meant that my family was under a lot of risk of danger back home. kidnapping.
yeah, that's true.
I had to have a guard with me at all times, and then slowly I would realize that other people around me that I didn't know were also my guards, but they were everywhere. I struggled a lot to get a sense of like safety in the world.
Yeah.
Nice one. How are we more
I mean,
Yeah,
that's,
you know how
that's
they
a
say,
reality.
you know how they,
though.
no, yeah, I know,
That's
but
a
it's
very-
some of this reality because how you
Yeah.
feel is your reality, but it's just interesting because it's like
That's a real
on the
reality.
poor side, like
Yeah.
like you could like leave your house and like go out till 8 at night and not come back, and your mom will not give a flying, you know what. But on her end, like she's realizing that even the strangers she thought were around her were there to protect her, yet she still felt unsafe.
Yeah, that's kind of like the other reality of wealth that people don't really understand.
Yeah.
Is that there's always that fear of loss and people could try to take it away from you. So it's quite interesting.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's a lot to unpack.
similar than you expected?
I don't know. To me, you seem like a normal, like humbled person who has like their head on straight, a very like broad perspective.
wouldn't
I
go
feel like
that
that's like
far.
all I could ever ask.
What is that thing ahead? I wouldn't go
She's, maybe her maid forgot to do her hair that particular day.
or maybe this is how she was feeling on the inside today, you know?
I don't know. I don't think there's anything wrong with it. It looks fine to me.
You can't even say that with a straight face. Say that with a straight face.
It's fine to me. Anyway.
What is the pack like? Is she trying to create a stream around?
I mean, hey, listen, she has money. She doesn't care about about any of that stuff. She needs to impress anyone,
You know what? You're right. You're right. Hey,
you know.
Anyway.
I'm not hating. I'm just saying.
That we just both love in our 20s. We're both like having fun.
You have like such an amazing personality. It was like so fun. I was really nervous.
I was
At the end,
nervous
I
too.
was nervous.
I was like, oh my gosh, she didn't fail me. I'm like, oh my god, I'm sorry.
Never.
I'm like, I love the game. It's okay.
I was expecting like someone completely out of touch with reality.
Yeah.
And yeah, I'm surprised. We are a lot more similar.
I love that. You're awesome.
Well, yes, you're awesome too. It was nice to meet you.
Yeah.
It's nice to meet you. Now give me money, bitch.
How was this experience, you know?
I mean, I fully expected someone completely out of touch with reality because, of course, me feeding off of what society has told me,
That's
like you wouldn't
Is that-
know a struggle at all. But yes, you do.
That's
Because
a
you're
tiny
human.
tattoo on
Yeah.
the left hand.
Yeah. So, you know, I guess in
There's
some-
so much to unpack.
Yeah, there's a lot to unpack there, but you know, and I want to kind of keep it short. Okay. Here's what I was gonna say. All right. Being out of touch with reality is something that can happen despite how much you have in your bank account.
Okay.
Right? Treating people like is something that can happen
Gosh. Watch your mouth.
despite how much money you have in your bank account. These things can all happen regardless of how much money you have in your bank account. So the assumption that rich people are out of touch or, you know, out of reality, I think is false. Because I've met a lot of rich people, and I'll tell you this, and this is the craziest thing I realized growing up, is the richer the person was, the more humble they were in their personal life. The more they treated you personally. The rudest people to me have been the poors. Okay, I'm gonna
It's a
say
mixed
that.
bags though. It's a mixed bags because like it depends. For me, it depends on when you catch the people. Cause I've met some.
I'm just saying in
people
general.
on a bad day who are rich and they were way worse on a bad day.
No. I mean, fair
Rich
enough.
people are nicer to you when they're having a good day, based on stereotypes sometimes, right?
Yeah.
But poor people are rude all the time, regardless. But then again, their poor people are nice to you. I think being nice and being polite or being rude is like a character trait. And I think, you know, money either accelerates, exaggerates it, or exaggerates. I don't know if I said that right. Either accelerates it, exaggerates it, or hides it or something like that. So I feel like whoever's rude to you is gonna be rude to you whether they're wealthy or poor. It's just that a lot of times the stereotype could kind of get in the way of us treating people the way they should be treated. But I will admit that lady, the bigger set lady, was the star of the whole entire show. Like, she had the best response, especially the food one when she talks about what she
Oh yeah.
eats.
So just so we're on the same page, it exaggerated.
I think maybe just hiding it is probably a better term to use than degenerates. It's funny. Degenerates.
Oh man, this was fun. No, this was a fun video. I had fun watching it.
That's it, guys.
Yeah, go ahead.
I made you guys all laugh, and he just drank coffee, but that's all it is. It's a great video. Hope you guys enjoyed that reaction.
Yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed it. Stay tuned. We'll try to post every day.
Like, share, comment. We want to review your comments, guys. If you really like the video, leave those spicy comments so we can talk about it and laugh about it.
Yeah.
Whoever has,
we'll start reading the comments, right? Like we'll start making video about the comments.
Whoever has the funniest,
because we've been getting some crazy comments lately.
Whoever has the best comments is definitely gonna be a star in our definition. Just be a funny star. Create like a weird shaped funny star and put it on the screen. Put it on the screen. So that's it. Go ahead.
So like, subscribe. We'll see you on the next video. If you want us to review any specific video, just comment the video. Leave the video in the comments. We'll check it out and we'll make a review video. Anyway, we'll see you on the next one. Peace.
Peace.